Hey, welcome back to the channel, or should I say, welcome back to the place where I roast tokenas so you don't have to pretend it's normal. Today we are diving into the milestone stone of 2026, the Rupee 370 biryani controversy. Because apparently in 2026, we are still having men who think chicken biryani is down payment on human dignity. Spoiler alert, it's not. Let's unpack things and do this masterpiece of entitlement. So, picture this. You're at a comedy show, comedian Praneeth Moore, if I'm spelling it correct, is doing his thing, and then Himanshu Jangra, again, I'm hoping I'm spelling this correctly, our 22-year-old guru of bad ideas stands up like he's about to drop wisdom on us. Yay! It goes something like this, okay? I'm pretty bad at translation, but I hope I'm doing justice. I went on date, spent rupees 370 on chicken biryani. Girl asked me to drop her home. I said no because I need to Vasool my money. Vasool is like take back what was yours. It's usually used in terms of money when you're lending someone money or things and you want to retrieve it back. So now the crowd goes whoa, laughing. Like this is the funniest thing ever.
बता दूं अगर कोई लड़की भेजेगा तो
भाई से बदतमीजी
The idea of recovering money, that's not a joke. We are not talking about joking at that point anymore. Scariest part of all this is that a lot of men agree with him. Comments like, bro, you're right, you should pay, she should pay. This is normal dating. This is how we do stuff. We pay for her food so that she'll sleep with us. And you just wasted money. These kind of comments became so normal. This is not normal, but hey, it's 2026. We're supposed to be past I brought you food, so I brought you. I don't know in which universe that works, but hey. But the fact that so many men supported this and found it hilarious, that's why the controversy matters. And that's why it's exposed as a mindset. And that mindset is totally toxic. And leading up to this controversy, which what happened was him getting fired from Starwick Design, if I'm correct. Yeah. And now the defenses are up. People think that they fired him because of people pressure, the public pressure, the mob feeling. Like he was so not removed from his job because of his own actions. That's funny. He was fired because of public pressure, not because of work issues. He's been cancelled. This is not a cancel culture, dude. And I don't know where in this sweet summer child toxicity is understood. The guy who fired him told was that he doesn't stand with his opinions, and he also kind of like tried to ask his employees about his.
The statements shown in those clips are offensive. They are not something I agree with. They are not something our company stands for. But what happened outside the workplace has now affected the workplace. And a person can be wrong. A person can make a terrible mistake. A person should face consequences. Social media trolling is not a joke.
The time people who have this toxic mentality kind of like keep it to themselves or keep it to people who are close to them, who are friends, or whom they are highly intimate with. They show this toxic side. Most of the time this toxic scale is not going to be up there open. So you said something toxic, and now your company doesn't want you to be associated with that toxicity, which is highly understandable, or else his own company would have gone to ashes by now. But was firing right? There are some people who genuinely think that that was not good enough reason for him to be fired. From business perspective, now that the biryani guy thinks that biryani equals consent, yay! Clients are googling you. They're DMing you nonstop. Employees are uncomfortable, especially the females, to be even talk to him without showing their disrespect. Maybe PR is dead. I don't know how they hired this guy. Come on, is good for the company because if they don't, they'll be facing the same amount of backlash they receive. This guy receives, and that's not good. And this kind of behavior has consequences. And of course, we are not in school where we are just getting scolded and or get like dismissed for a day or two and come back and restart our life. Now this is real life and it has consequences. And this is one of the consequences he's going to receive. And that's good. And I don't know why people are not okay with things happening. Yes, his mental health is going to deteriorate a little or more. The scale depends on how he feels if he understood what he made mistake and publicly apologize for his action. That would be great. Of course, even that would be trolled depending on how he does it and if his apology was clear or not, or did he really understand what he did was wrong.
तो
And
वैसे
people think
फिर मैंने, जैसे मेरा
he
भाई
didn't
है ना,
commit a
ये
crime.
बंद ऐसे
He didn't touch
ऐसे
anyone.
करता
He
है।
didn't legally do anything wrong. So he didn't actually commit a
उसने
crime.
बोला 5 मिनट हम
Or
बैठे फिर मैं ऐसे
he is
पास
not worthy
मेरे भाई
of receiving
भाई
such
को नहीं
hate
नहीं
from internet.
तो
To be
सपोज करो मेरी
honest,
बंदी है,
more
वो
than
बैठी,
people hating him,
तो
they're
वो कहती
treating
है कि
him like a joke.
So,
Being rude
thank you,
isn't,
Shok,
of course,
for
illegal.
kindly
Being
afterwards
disrespectful
sharing his
isn't
same
illegal.
story.
Having
He
mindset that
mentioned that
treats
it
people
really
like
worked too. Not
traitors
only with
isn't
Hindi, but
illegal,
also
but
with the
it's
biryani.
wrong.
The issue
It's
wasn't
wrong.
about the biryani.
Society needs to have
He
certain
said that
standards,
even
not
after
just
spending 1
laws,
minute, he didn't
workplace
get any
policies,
complaint. It
social
was
expectations, and
and in
basic
because it went
respect
viral on social
for their
media. Other
fellow
experiences
human
come up
beings.
in relation to consent and
Himanshu
dating
violated those,
expectations.
and the fact
Some
that
people thought
it's
the
not a
joke was
crime doesn't
completely out
make
of
it
line.
okay.
Some felt the
And
joke was
think about
completely out of line.
if
What
your
was the
friend
issue
said
with
this,
Himanshu and
would you
Biryani?
invite
Worth
them back
wondering
to
is
your place
of
where?
these
And
300
the
some
real
year old
question here
Biryani
is
has
who
5 minutes
should
spice.
pay the bill? If you're on
Khilayi was
date,
the deal with this.
you order some
Biryani
food,
existed
you pay it.
for the past few
That's
days.
basic adulting.
So on
If you
a
invite
recording
someone,
show,
you
a
cover it.
guy named
If it's
Aman
mutual,
who
you
was
split it. You
sharing
don't
his dating
pay for
story,
someone food and
mentioned
say,
that
now
it
you
turned
owe
him
me
on to
sexually.
really
Oh
something. It was with the
dear.
biryani.
The girl
He
shouldn't
wasn't
pay.
about biryani. It was only
Himanshu
a
should
joke.
pay his
So
own
he
bill
said that
because
even
he
after spending
chose to
money on the
order.
bill, he didn't
That's
get
the
anything in
responsibility. The
return.
idea of
And
spending
then on
just
the clip went viral on
370
social
on
media,
biryani
Himanshu
gives you the
described
right
this
over
as
someone's
in
body.
relation to
That's
consent
crazy.
and dating
That's not
expectations.
wrong. That's
Some people
highly
thought the joke
laughable
was
stuff.
completely out of line.
And the
Some thought
amount
the joke
of
was completely out of
brain
line.
cells
But
you
some were
have
taking
acquired over
offense.
years
But one thing is certain.
deserves a
It's
good
300
laughing.
some year old
So yeah,
biryani has
the
spirited
Rupee
legal challenges.
370 biryani controversy is a
The guy
masterpiece
wasn't
of
here to
entitlement, and
फिर
Himanshu's
मॉल
mindset
जाना
is
था
मॉल
toxic.
जाना था।
हाँ
The
और
crowd
वहाँ
and
उसने
the host
प्रसाद चढ़ाया।
should
अभी
not have laughed, especially the host. Come on, the crowd, yes. And people are not
भाई
biryani
साहब
darlings. What do you
बंदा बोला
think?
स्टोरी तो
What
वही
do you
रहेगी
think?
फिर
Is
वो
Himanshu a
आई रूम पे,
genius
कह रही यार
or
रैपिडो के पैसे दस दो।
disaster? Drop your
मतलब
comments, and if you found this roast
370 प्लस
helpful,
हाँ मगर पहले
hit
वाले 200 मिल
like,
गए।
subscribe,
हाँ
and let me
और
know
चल
what
कर
kind
मैंने
of
कर दिए।
jokiness
आई
you want
ऊपर,
me to roast next.
अब मैं देख रहा यार
See you in the
बंदी
next one, and remember, biryani is for
पूरे गुड़गांव में
eating,
कौन नहीं है
not for buying people out.
हाँ
रूम में बैठे, थोड़ी बहुत देर बात करी, कहा यार भूख लग रही, और चलेंगे थोड़ी देर में, मगर रुक जा, मैं थोड़ा बातचीत कर ले यार।
हाँ
पानी पिलाया, थोड़ी देर बैठे, कर यार आज मैं बहुत दुखी हूँ। मैंने कहा क्यों? कर यार आज मूड सा खराब है। तो अब बात कर रहे हैं, तो मैंने उसकी यहाँ थोड़ा किस करा।
नेक पे भाई बोला तू आ जाएगा बात बात में मेरे सलवार में हाथ डाल रहे
भाई बता दूँ अगर कोई लड़की भेजेगा तो।
ओ भाई से बदतमीजी ने ठीक है हाथ में नेक पे किस किया
हाँ, फिर उसने कहा यार आज मूड नहीं है करने का।
हाँ
मैं कहा यार मुँह ना करे देख।
हाँ तू भीख मांगने लग गया हाँ
फिर उसने अपनी
I just got back from watching several more videos related to that, and now I realized what such a grave mistake I made in this video. I thought he laughed a little, the host, but no, 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 no. He laughed his ass off. And the crowd, you should have seen it. They're laughing like crazy laughing. It's not, it's shot in a different angle that I'm gonna post it in this video. It's shot in different angles so you get more perspective of the crowd, people in it, and the way they are laughing to his comments. And the host calling the content peak Gurgam content. That's crazy. That's crazy. I thought he was crazy at first, but now I feel like he is so disgusting, the host. I don't know where he gets this idea that it's funny, the content is peak content. I don't get it. I'm so disappointed. I was already disappointed in the host not stopping it, and the clips which I saw didn't have much of his reaction. But right now, it feels so much. He enjoyed it. He enjoyed it so well, and he was actually promoting this kind of behavior. I do understand what the CEO of the company is trying to say. He's he's worried about the scale of social online bullying about his employee. I understand. Of course, we don't want to pull him into the brink of that. That's not the goal here. We are asking for accountability for his statement. For an at least, nobody is asking him public apology, but he should do it. That's first thing that he needs to do when he realizes what he did was wrong and such a disrespectful comment. And he should definitely go ask sorry to the girl whom he has mentioned and really apologize to have such a toxic mentality and bring out her personal life into his satisfaction about the going viral sense. I don't know why he even spoke all these words, but yes, he needs to learn from his mistake. And I don't think that's going to happen. But somewhere deeper than me, I do have a feeling like 1% of chance is there for him to recorrect his mistake. And the thing is, it's not only him who needs to understand the mistake here. The host, oh my god, I don't think I can even digest the fact that he was having fun throughout this whole conversation and they didn't think it was inappropriate at all. He needs to take some accountability. It happened on his platform and he encouraged such behavior instead of showing some respect to women. And the crowd also needs to feel what they're talking about. A lot of people's face are out there and they're laughing in the background to his inappropriate comment and about his oversharing about his date, the private informations, and including the date he went on Tuesday appropriately. And the whole crowd, I can't really understand what is wrong with them. But then hey, just another day in toxicity. The guy, the Himanshu Jangra, he kept talking about the female and the intimate time and things revolving, which is again not consented by the female. And of course, that kind of content shouldn't be spoken in public, especially in such a platforms. But he kept talking about it, and the crowd was going crazy and crazy, and the host was actually supporting his behavior. And I find it that so unsettling. If you're a public figure and if you're standing up on a podium and talking to people, making fun, yes, it's such a good thing to bring smiles on people. But no, no, this was so toxic. It was not right. And I don't think he deserves any spotlight. And I don't think he should continue being stand-up comedian. I don't think there's anything that's there to correct his mistake about that. Yes, Himanshu was young, 22-year-old adult. Obviously, the host was much older, and he does have a background. He does know that what he's talking will be seen by a lot of people, and people are going to take it seriously, and it's going to go viral. That's what I think. That was what was going on in his head. This was a peak content that destroyed a whole city's name and his career and the guy who spoke about it. Everyone's. So, yes, it's a peak content about toxicity and how insanely disgusting people can be. And you can see the whole crowd was men. So, oh my god, I don't know where to even begin by not offending good people. I don't think all men are like that, definitely not. But then there are so many people who have this disgusting trait, and people, all the crowd who went crazy about his comments, which were highly inappropriate, private, and I could go on and on and on about how wrong it was. Nothing's gonna change. Yes, nothing's going to change. They all laughed. They all thought it was funny at that particular time. Nobody corrected him. Nobody walked out of that place. You don't have to raise your voice. You can just walk out of the place and say it was such a disrespectful place for women.